time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The man panel, or
the mantle.
The mantle.
Yes.
Because we're clever like that. We'd like to introduce, we have Martin Alvarez, the CEO, editor-in-chief of Modern Gladiator magazine, a men's magazine.
Exactly.
I mean, we are so manly on this panel, it's not even funny.
Yes. We have Fuad Revez, former NFL player of All for Life, and local, you have lived here in Knoxville for so many years.
Thank you.
Everyone knows your family as well. And then Techspert Dan Thompson is here with us as well. And this is your second time on the man panel, I believe.
It's my second man panel, yes.
You're mantle.
You were asked back.
You're a mantle regular.
First, be careful, okay?
Guys, we're so pleased you're here. We want to start with the Super Bowl. Seems like there's been a lot of controversy. There have been ads that have been pulled already. There is Deflategate. Yeah,
what do you think?
I know you have an opinion.
Wait,
I'm sorry, that's the biggest bunch of crap ever.
what? Which part?
The Deflategate, okay? We control those footballs. We always give them to the quarterback. The quarterback always handle them. And they said, you know what, it's a little too tight, a little too, not enough.
Right.
You put air in and out. To talk about the fact that you're breaking the rules because you're half a pound off on a football, I agree with Mr. Kraft. They owe him an apology. That's absolutely ridiculous going to that extent.
Oh, Tom Brady an apology.
Tom Brady and Mr. Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, he said that the NFL is going to owe me an apology, and they did, because we the punters and the place kickers usually did that. We control the footballs, make sure the quarterbacks liked it. So to go through all this stuff, come on.
You think it's a non-issue?
It's a completely non-issue. You know what? They could have gotten beat by 3 points less. Okay?
Yeah, so you don't think it helped him much?
No, absolutely
It was
not.
enough of a blowout to where I guess it really didn't matter. Huh?
It doesn't matter what's
They could have been playing with the softball.
Well, you're in the media. What do you think about all the commercials? How much scrutiny the commercials
You're
come
asking
under?
the wrong guy.
The fact that sometimes they get pulled before they even air because people are up in arms about them.
Yeah, I think we live in a society that's very politically correct, and so you poke fun at things and it becomes overinflated or deflated, and it's become an issue to where I think you just have stipulations as to what's appropriate, what isn't, and then you move forward. And everyone should be able to fall under those guidelines and know exactly what's acceptable and what isn't. But obviously, media needs some sort of sensationalism, something to rile people about, and I think that's what ends up happening. And the commercials obviously come under a tremendous amount of fire, and they're spending a lot of money doing it, and then there's a lot of wasted revenue there, and you just move on.
But they got the goal across. The cross is to get the publicity of that company. And if this creates publicity, and this creates a big sensational item, then they've won and they got what they wanted. It's just, hey, my company's such and such, and we pull the commercial. This is the biggest time in TV history for this week to make a splash for yourself, and that's what they're doing.
You think companies do it on purpose?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Like the whole GoDaddy puppy commercial?
Yeah, they want some sort of attention surrounded around them.
What do you think, Techspert?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree, because the TV is no longer the only media where you can see these commercials. So even if your commercial gets pulled, it's going to be talked about on social media. You can look it up on YouTube or the company's website for sure. So that commercial will get seen. As a matter of fact, if your commercial gets pulled, it will probably get seen more than if it had just played at the Super Bowl.
We're talking about it right now, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
There you
That's
go.
what they want to do.
Okay, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Go.
Oh, Seattle.
And the Patriots.
Seattle.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Sorry, brother.
Okay,
my
here's
feelings.
a tough question. When we were brainstorming questions, this is one we came up with. What is one thing you wish you knew about women?
Oh, Lord.
Something you wish you knew about
We
women.
only have like a day.
We have like 2 minutes left.
2 minutes, really?
Wow.
Man.
Quick, go. I wish that I knew more or less where women are coming from at times. Sometimes you get that mixed signal. They say one thing, do another, do one thing, say another.
No.
And so, yeah, exactly. So it's oftentimes you kind of want to know exactly where do you stand on this issue, and let's move forward from there. Go.
You also have a screen right here that says this is what I really want. Instead of going around and just kind of guessing about it, this is what I really want. I want to go eat to McDonald's, or I want to go eat to this place. Don't make me guess. This is ridiculous. So have a screen built in your forehead or somewhere so I can tell.
like that.
Dan?
I'll pass on the screen on the forehead, but I do like the idea they're going with. If we could just know a little bit better about what you're thinking, and just help us out. Guys are pretty simple when it comes to our thought processes. We're not multi-threaded like you guys are. So.
I love that. Okay, what is the one thing that women should know about men?
Oof. Guys aren't that bad. We're not the enemy. No, I think guys need to step up more to the plate, though, and just be more open and honest with their feelings and communicate better. And I think that's typically what women want from guys. And so guys are willing to do it if they're in the right environment, if they're given that comfortability, if they're not going to be judged. We are sensitive too, believe it or not.
I love the
Coming
basic
from a men's magazine editor.
What do you think?
I think we're so simple. I mean, we're really simple. I mean, we're really much black and white, and we get in trouble because of that. We just want to know, okay, what is it? Do you want to talk about it, or do we want to solve the problem? One of the two, and that's where I get in trouble. I get in trouble because I need to know, do we want to talk about it for 35, 40 minutes, or do we just tell me what the problem is so I can solve it? And we need to listen a little bit more and understand the fact that once again, we're simple enough, and sometimes that's our problem.
I like that.
Okay, so you guys know, or at least as I understand it, there is never a point in a woman's day when there's not something going through your head. And so for men, that's not the case. There can be times when there is like the clutch is in and nothing is happening. So when you ask us, what are you thinking? And we say, nothing. It's the truth.
Oh, gentlemen, this is so fun. I have 2 sons. I even have a male dog, and I've been taking notes.
Thanks for that comparison.
She basically lives in a man's
Oh,
world.
it's a man's world. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here.
for
It was
having
such a pleasure.
So fun. Next up, Mr. Handyman showing us 5 easy projects to fix up your home. Because after all, that will make your wife happy.
Happy wife, happy life. We'll be right back.